In the land of the blind, man, the one I man is king. Every time I spit, you're standing still like mannequins. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Spit fire, flow, water, who obeying they thirst.
Greetings, this is Imhotep Maoi, representing the Peace channel. Please educate all children every day. And today is August 24th, and I just want to bring about the discussion of freshman class 2016 XXL. Now, I know it's a controversial topic. A lot of people have seen the memes. Some of us has watched the actual cipher, and we know there's a lot of mumble rap going on, trap music, trap whatever, just trapping people. And we know God is about freedom, so anything that's trapping just really is not working. But nevertheless, though, freshman class 2016, and what I just want to propose, because that's what the Peace channel is about. It's about bringing a different angle, different perspective from the experiences collected through esoteric orders. So I just want to give about my perception and a little mix in perceptions from other scholars that I have communicated to behind the scenes on this particular topic. So freshman class 2016 XXL. I just want to propose a question: why is that music being created? And a lot of us are upset at the fact that the music is being created. The kids are just making what they know. They're reflecting their time period. They're reflecting how they express themselves. And music is just a tool, or hip hop specifically is just a tool for Nubian people to express themselves, because it was created by the Nubian people. Hip hop is black music, at the end of the day. But it's just a tool for us. Before that, we used jazz. Before that, we used an African drum and communicated to the gods that way. But we always utilize a tool to help tell our story in a rhythm format. And this current date and time, we're utilizing the hip hop. The kids today don't realize how much turmoil, trials and tribulations the pioneers have went through in order to solidify that platform for it to be utilized as a medium of expression for today, for our people. Therefore, that information, or looks like these kids, I should say, it looks like these kids are disrespecting their elders. Now, if you look at it from the kid's perspective, why would the kid disrespect their elders? Because how we're looking at it as hip hop pioneers, it's like, okay, mommy and daddy struggled their whole life to get us out of homes that had huts in the backyard. You have to dig holes to actually, go to the bathroom, and then move the hut, dig another hole to go to the bathroom, cover that up. We've come a long way from that. I'm just using this as a metaphor. This is a metaphor. Hip hop would be a home to us now, that our ancestors, or the pioneers of it, have helped build and establish. And now these young kids, young Uzi Vert, young Yacht, I was gonna say this guy Anderson Pax or something, but I've recently heard some music with him, with Talib Kweli, and actually had some conscious information to it. This guy, the Panda Designer guy, that's terrible music. But the reason why they're making that music is because there was no one there to show them how. The pioneers, KRS-Ones, the Rakims, the Kool Hercs, the Grandmaster Flashes, all these old school pioneers, they were too busy in the civil rights movement, in the audio civil rights movement, and giving us a platform for us to express ourselves, that there were no leader development programs established, so that those coming in after them actually were certified in certain degrees to be able to carry on the message or the legacy of hip hop, to not disrespect the pioneers. So there's a large disconnect between the pioneers and those who are creating music today. And it's not their fault, because no one showed them how. So hip hop is a home that was established by our pioneers, our ancestors, so to speak. And we don't know the manners of how to actually utilize that home, or the new generation doesn't have the manners on how to utilize that home. So they're basically just pissing on the walls, and mommy and daddy worked so hard to get us out of the hut situation and get us an actual functioning plumbing bathroom, and the kids are just like, you know what, mommy and daddy, I don't really care all the trials and tribulations you went through. I'm gonna piss right here on the corner of the living room, and so are my friends. And this is how the pioneers are looking at it, as a form of disrespect, like, don't you guys really understand what we have went through? And the truth is, they don't. There is a large disconnect between the established and those who are trying to become established. And now, even still to this day, these hip hop forums and platforms for the young upcoming artists to understand the culture and carry on the message of what our ancestors have been through is not established. There's trying to be. And just one more thing before we end the video, just to throw a little twist on it all. What if, remember Rakim and KRS-One, they use a lot of terminology as sucker MCs, these sucker MCs. So what if Young Uzi Vert, what if Yacht, what if Designer, what if all these new the freshman class of 2016 XXL were actually the sons and daughters of the sucker MCs who never got into the game years ago? And now a whole generation of kids whose fathers never were taught how to become established in the hip hop realm were now being taught misinformation and have now leading this movement and is destroying hip hop. So instead of having a sucker MC, it should have been established, well, you need these certain credentials. Here's the program, here's the institution you should go through. Once you reach these credentials, you can come back and be established with the rest of us. It was just like, you're a sucker MC. Nobody else is going to show you how to be a better MC like me. So you're just ish out of luck. And so is the generations after you. And now this is what we have to face with. Food for thought, y'all. This is Imhotep Maui representing Please Educate All Children. Peace.
In the land of the blind, man, the one I man is king. Every time I spit, you're standing still like mannequins. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Spit fire, flow, water, who obeying they thirst.